Yo guys, what is going on? Nickname is just Yellow, and today this Norwegian hardcore PC gamer is gonna talk about the knife in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. You know, any recent news aside, everything from iBuyPower throwing to the scandal about that, we are gonna talk about the goddamn knife. Alright, this goes for any and all knives, but technically also Molotov grenades and the bomb. Reason for that is because they are the items in the game that give you the fastest movement speed. The cool thing though is that the knife will allow you to either, you know, slice an enemy or stab him, in which if it's a backstab you'll get times 6 the regular kill reward, which is 1,500 bucks, which is really nice. But again, getting backstabs is very hard, so you should only do it at a secure moment. Now, how the hell can we dedicate an entire video to like the usage of the knife? Whenever you see pro players play, they're doing everything that they're doing towards like their ability to win. Did that make any sense? Anything that they do has a purpose. The slightest position, the most random de-equip or equip of the knife, for example, whatever kind of grenades they're you know, changing to and then back to the rifle and stuff like that. This is all in order to enable the on my keyboard at least is a Q button. I use that to pre-prepare certain nades or weapons or equipment that I need. For example, the bomb. If I know that we're gonna rush into the bomb, I could first equip a couple of nades and then I just click on, or you know, scroll one up, because I like to use the scroll wheel for changing guns still. I can just do that and I'll easily be able to get access to that bomb. But preparing for anything that could happen, that is gonna help you out a lot, in which the knife is actually like one of the most used items that are not doing anything other than giving you an edge. Nice examples is whenever you see me in the gameplay, like for example when I go out from the spawn, I rush with a knife, and that's because it gives me the best edge I can possibly get in case anything happens. You cannot predict the enemy 100%. Randomly they're gonna rush, randomly they're not. If you get the best position in order to deal with whatever the hell could happen, that is gonna allow you to maybe survive a lot more case scenarios than what you should survive at. Also, for example, when a round is done and you killed all the enemies, it's also very good to equip the knife in order to run over grenades that might have dropped from the enemies, and or being able to maybe reach one of the more important nades from, you know, I mean guns that the enemy might have dropped, and or maybe some of your teammates dropped. So there's like already a lot of uses for it, but in battle there's actually a lot of them as well. Surfing is gonna be I think I should make like a quick surfing tutorial for this challenge, just so that we got it in the playlist and all that kind of stuff. But surfing actually have one ability that is very much useful in the game itself, and I'm actually trying to learn a couple of my real life buddies how to do that kind of stuff as well, because it is that helpful. So surfing, it allows you to learn how to strafe in the game. Obviously the values of the strafing is a lot more powerful, which gives you less loss by strafing in the middle of the air. But if you learn how to, you can do what that guy's doing right there. He was literally bunny hop strafing, like first forward, and then he just in the middle of the air switched to the left. And yeah, that can allow you to get avoided and or like dodge more bullets. But also, if you are close to a corner and you're playing like a little bit far away from the corner, and you see that a fuck ton of enemies comes, but you know that they will like only maybe catch a glimpse of you if you are running around the corner, you can actually save yourself if you jump right before you're about to pass the corner, and then you just hold in the left button mid-air, and then you strafe to the left. That will allow you to, so to speak, move mid-air and to the left, and it's one of the minor mechanics in the game that allow you to do a lot more, even though again, like, technically it should, like, by the math in my head, it should be worthless. And by the way, I thought it was a bit weird here, because I heard a guy rushing, and then somebody were below, and somebody were above, so that was kind of cool. Pretty T-sided map, I would say. That's obviously a joke. We are just really good at the map. So yeah, what else is there to mention about the knife? Well, it doesn't really matter what knife you have. I would rather put a name tag on a default knife than have one, but the main reason for that is because a lot of bot accounts is gonna add you for that kind of crap, so it's really annoying. Yeah, but anyways, what else is there to mention about the knife? It's very important to just practice it and when it's safe to use. Here, for example, I mistimed it a little bit, but I was almost able to recover myself. Not to mention, I took a very awkward fight, so that kind of screwed me over. But if I would have just played that corner that he had to push in order to hit me, I would have been able to take him on a lot better. But again, I fucked up that moment that I was referring to that happened a little bit earlier, so that's all on me. But anyways, as you could see, I was able to quickly get to the copper, so I should actually just think out, like, I should think a little bit more ahead than what I did in that case scenario in order to not die and kill the enemy, so that I can win, to be able to savor that moment. Every detail matter, and even in that moment, in the future, I'll probably never make that mistake again, but it's just kind of cool to see that even in this high level, kind of, you know, high performance game gameplay, even then you're doing mistakes and you can improve it and you can just wreck other people when you make no mistakes whatsoever. So the best advice I got with the knife is to watch the pros play, watch everything in their gameplay, and whatever the hell happens, whether or not it's a knife fight or some other bullshit, you should just take note of everything, cause if they're really good, they're doing everything for a purpose. So hopefully you enjoyed this video here, and hopefully you learn a couple of things about the most important smaller details of the game. If you want to support everybody else that are watching, you could become a Patreon and donate, or you could donate some skins instead. So yeah, other than that, just leave a like, that means enough for me. Nickname is Yellow, have a nice day, and don't get beastified when you play.